Hi everyone! Today we're going to learn about the diagnosis and control technology of melon powdery mildew. 1. Symptoms of melon powdery mildew. Powdery mildew of melon mainly affects leaves, but also can harm stems, petioles, flowers, and sometimes fruit. After leaf infection, nearly round and white powdery mildew spots are produced on the positive and negative sides of leaf, which happens on leaves mostly. The white powder on the spot is the mycelium, clanidiphore and conidium of the bacteria. 2. Etiology of melon powdery mildew. The sexual stage of pathogen of melon powdery mildew is albinomycetes, Albinomycetes dispora, or monofilaments monocystis. The asexual generation is a fungi imperfecti and odium fungus, which produces a large number of conidia. 3. Infection cycle of melon powdery mildew diseases. In warm regions of the south, melons are grown all year round. Pathogenic bacteria are mainly transmitted by air currents as clanidia. They spread on melon plants, with a short glint period and frequent reinfection. There is no overwintering problem, and almost no obturator or shell is produced. In the cold and dry areas of North China, the pathogen overwintered on the ground with its obturator shell. In the next year, when conditions are suitable, it releases ascospores and invades the host directly to complete the primary infection. For the protected cultivation area in winter, the bacteria can produce spores and mycelium and overwinter in the greenhouse. 4. Pathogenic factors of melon powdery mildew. 1. Climatic conditions. The optimum germination temperature of the powdery mildew conidium is 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. It cannot germinate below 10 degrees Celsius and above 30 degrees Celsius. Therefore, excessive heat and drought or rainfall are not conducive to the epidemic. 2. Cultivation management. Under the condition of insufficient fertilization, soil water shortage, and environmental shade, the disease is easy to occur. In the case of poor ventilation and high humidity, the disease is more serious. In greenhouse or greenhouse planting, the disease occurs earlier and is more serious under the condition of more bacterial sources. 3. Cultivar resistance. There are differences in disease resistance among different varieties of melons. Finally, let's study the prevention and control of melon powdery mildew. 1. Choose disease-resistant varieties according to local conditions. 2. Strengthen cultivation management. Apply nitrogen fertilizer wisely. Reduce the relative humidity in the room. Avoid excessive temperature. Timely removal of field diseases and residues. Reduce the bacteria source. 3. Drug prevention and control. 1,500 times of 15% triazole wettable powder. 40% carbendazim sulfur suspension 500 to 600 times liquid. 1,000-fold liquid of water dispersible granules can be used. That's the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching.